Lauren was a lovely little girl. She loved her friends and family. She was 28 years old when she left us. And basically it was scleroderma, which led to renal failure. Losing Lauren has been the worst thing that's ever happened to me, by a long way. And to have got through it is only by virtue of doing the events and doing the fundraising for Scleroderma and Raynaud's UK. Without that, I don't know what I'd be doing. I'd be very, very lost. Lauren was generally a good, healthy girl. At the big end of her 27th year, in the December time, I started to notice that she was beginning to sort of shuffle about a bit and complain of sore legs and arms and things like that. And one bank holiday, Easter bank holiday Monday, the Friday of that week, she was sick over that weekend and also was struggling with light. So her sister took her to the doctor, and the doctor at the time was located in the hospital. They had an out of hours surgery at the hospital, and the doctor, he was concerned that her limbs were retaining water. They were quite swollen, her ankles, her wrists, and he said, there's something not right here. I'm going to send you upstairs to see the doctor. So they sent her into A&E and then eventually up into the ward upstairs, where the doctors began to look her over. And initially when we went up there, they said they felt that she may have something called lupus. And then as things went on, they kept moving her around the hospital then, because what they were finding is initially they took her to the eye place because her eyes were so sore. The scleroderma was swelling her eyes to the back of her head. Then they said her heart had an issue, it was retaining fluid. She was moved to the heart ward and then into a side ward. And then they said to her, what we found now it's scleroderma. By the next day, she couldn't breathe. She was struggling with breath. And so it's so much so that they said, we're going to take her to intensive care. Then eventually one day I went to work, and then I got a phone call to say we've had to put her in induced coma. Her heart stopped, but we have got it going again, but you better come in. I arrived at the door and my ex-wife said to me, she's gone, and she died, just like that. Her heart couldn't take the strain anymore, and she passed away. And it was just literally 2 or 3 weeks, and that had just gone through her body. It was awful stuff, but so that's why you have to raise the money, don't you? You won't want people going through that if you can avoid it. If you can do something where they come up with a little bit of research that help people, then surely that's got to be the best thing to do, isn't it? Firstly, I thought, oh, I'll just do one event. So I did a ball, and I did it themed up on casinos. So because Lauren used to work in a casino, she worked in 2 casinos. Because it was so new in people's minds, then obviously, and they knew me quite well, a lot of people came. And we raised quite a lot of money, £4,000 or £5,000, I think. We've done all sorts of things, sponsored walks, all sorts of various things. We've done casino events, we've done a quiz. We had 120 people to a quiz. We did the sponsored bike ride to Cromer, dressed as Spider-Man and Captain America. And all these things have raised so much money. So the fundraising has been vital in keeping me going and helping me get over it. And without it, as I say, I don't know where I'd be. So it's been very healing. It doesn't mean you forget Lauren, because you never will, but it means that you can deal with it day to day. We obviously had a room built here on the bungalow. We've called it Lauren's Sherry Garden Room, after the fact that she loves sherry, and also she loves bluebells. And in the garden we have bluebells planted, which come up every year, and they are always here, springtime. I go and see her where she lays now, at least every week, and have a chat with her. We miss her, and we feel we wouldn't want any other family to have gone through the same as what we have.